It's Friday. It's the 5th of September. It is Taxi Vlog 321. Beautiful September afternoon at 6:38 p.m. I haven't really booked into a zone yet because I just want to tell you about the week first. And once I'm warmed up and I've told you about the week, then I will get on with the business of making money. Monday I came out and it was quite steady. It was Labor Day, so people were doing things that they were not accustomed to doing on a Monday. So I did very well. There were not too many cabs out here. I had a really nice night. Not much traffic in the way, just money flowing. Tuesday was, you need a new belt. Tuesday was a little better, a little worse. I mean, it was slow to start, but I think everyone got disgusted by about midnight or 1 o'clock, so that they left everything to me between 1 and 6. So I ended up doing reasonably alright. I didn't get rich or anything, but I was able to buy my prescriptions, drugs, prescription drugs, medication. And there's one of those medications that's sort of covered by the government, but it's really expensive. So even if I only pay 30%, it's a significant chunk. It took all night to make the money to pay for that. So anyway, Wednesday I came out and did a little better than Tuesday, and it was good enough to get started on the fund for getting groceries and taking Cindy out to dinner. After tonight it will be alright. So yeah, I watched a lot of videos too on my phone. Got through the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy BBC series last night, and before that I was watching some Ed Wood. Ed Wood is not good for the mind, but I will watch some more Ed Wood over the weekend, and hopefully by then I will have seen all 7 of his films. I think I've seen 3 or 4. I've seen 4 this week. So yeah, Wednesday. You know, Wednesday people, there were some really ugly drunks out there. Really ugly this week. I think it's because the seasons are kind of changing. The barometric pressure is changing and people are just, I don't know. Wednesday especially, quite a few people had too much to drink. And they were just behaving badly. But they were going fair distances, and they all paid, even though sometimes I was a little bit worried. You know, the little hairs on my neck were standing on end with the way these people were acting and the things that they were saying. And then last night I came out. At one point I got sent on a police call to pick up this woman. I guess she was in her late 30s, early 40s. She was quite a slender little woman who had got stopped by the police, and they were towing her car away. Now she didn't say much. She said, "I just want to go to the supermarket." So there's like a 24-hour supermarket a block away from where she was stopped, and I took her there, and she went and got what she wanted. It took her a while. There were a lot of people that came out before her, so there must have been quite a lineup at the till. And then she got back in the cab and she says, "Okay, I'm going to Wendy's." Wendy's is like a fast food restaurant. And she went there to get a large fry for her daughter. And then she wanted to go home. And there were these police cars with lights flashing and passing by us. And I said something to the tune of "Ride 'em, cowboy." And she said, "Yeah." I said, "What's wrong with these cops? They're everywhere tonight." By the way, they're even giving you grief. And she said, yeah. Somebody saw me come out of a parking lot somewhere and decided to call the police on me. And the police followed me for a while and then stopped me and gave me the breathalyzer test, to which I blew negative. But I failed the walking test. And then she said, but I have some nerve damage in my leg, so I can't walk straight. And I said, well, I'd be hopping mad livid if something like this happened to me. They stopped me and I didn't blow over, and she said, well, they suspected maybe I was doing some other kind of drugs. And I said, but yeah, I'd be cursing and swearing if I were you. You're taking this very well. You're being very calm. And she says, well, what else is there for me to do? I said, I can't believe they did this to you. She said, I can't believe it either. But she was quite pleasant. And she was all right. So I took her home. She paid me. And then I had some other people. There was one guy who was talking to his girlfriend who he'd had a fight with. And he said, the only thing that will make it better is if you are not wearing anything when I get home and you bend over and you let me shove it up your ass. And that would make it better. And then he spent the rest of the ride apologizing and saying that that was an inappropriate thing to say and what he said was wrong and that he's sorry. Yeah, you want to influence women positively? You don't say things like that. Bend over and let me shove it up your ass, and that's the only thing that's going to make it better. No, that wasn't correct. And why is this turn signal traffic light taking so fucking long? Move up, I say. Move up a little bit. So then, yeah, last night was quite a piece of work. It came in spots and dribs and drabs, you know. I'd get a run of $50 and then I'd sit for an hour and a half. And I cleared at the casino at 2:05. And I came back into town waiting for something else. And then I watched 4 episodes of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and fell asleep. And at 5:15, I figure, well, there's not much left. I get a beep, and it's a call. 5:30 time call, went to the airport. Got the car parked at 6:20, and no one was waiting. So there was no problem. It was all right. I had that airporter in the morning. And so last night was a good night. So now I'm on the Friday. I might as well book in. And drive less timidly, please. Come on, let's go. Okay. I am second in the zone. Time to make a start, 6:46. Not bad. Let's go. We've got 11 hours and 13 minutes to go. Let's make some money. I'll see you in the morning hours. Let you know how the hell it went. Okay, here it is, the morning. Just worked all night. It was one of those where I was busy with a lot of short trips after the first couple hours or so. The first couple hours were pretty dead, and after about 2.5 hours we started getting busy, and I had a lot of short trips. Little trips that didn't go very far. And then it was going busy, and then after around 10 o'clock, 11, yeah, 10 o'clock, I got really unlucky and had a couple of no loads, and then I got really lucky and had some drunk old lady who went out to Souk. Now, Souk was a $70 fare, and we were almost there, and she was telling me which way to go. She said, make your next left. which I did, and she says, well, where are you taking me? I said, well, I'm taking you where you asked me to go. And she said, I want to go on such and such a road. And I go, well, look, I don't know where that is. I don't usually work out here. I'm not familiar with the territory. She says, well, where are we now? I said, we're looking at such and such street. Okay, so you take your next left, she said. So I got her there, and then she was all overjoyed that I got her home. But before that, you know, on the way out there, she was saying that she's a loner and she's had too much to drink. Actually, she was going to go to the casino from the Legion Hall, but she ended up saying, oh, forget the casino, just take me home. I want to go home. And she said, I live out in Souk. And I had a couple other fares like that were a little bit longer, but nothing extreme. I ended up doing okay for a Friday, that is, but you know, Fridays just take a lot out of me. They tire me out. They exhaust me. I'm exhausted right now. I gotta wait another 45 minutes or so until the blood lab opens up. I have to give blood to the blood lab once every 3 months so that they can monitor my diabetes and all my other, you know, how my kidneys are working and everything else. So meanwhile, I got a little bit of time to kill. I think I'm going to sit here and watch some video on my phone. Anyways, yeah, can't really complain about the night. I did well enough. Yeah, I did well enough. I'm just tired now, and you can see the daylight's beginning to come out. Yeah, you know, hope yours is better than mine.